What would you say is the main point of the binding of Isaac story in Genesis chapter 22? Is it just a test of faith? Is it the importance of obedience? Is it the foreshadowing of Christ? You have the beloved Son with the reference to the third day and the wood that's placed upon his back and so on. What if you knew that there was one Hebrew word that opens up this narrative for all times and places? That one Hebrew word is what will be the focus of this brief video, and you'll be amazed at what it does for our understanding of what's going on here. That one Hebrew word is ra'ah. It means to see, and it occurs 5 times in this narrative. Anytime a narrative has something occurring 5 times like that, it's pretty important. Those 5 instances are right there at the bottom. Abraham saw the place from afar. God will see for himself the lamb. Abraham saw the ram. The Lord will see, and on the mount of the Lord it will be seen. Now, I should probably point out first that a couple of those are usually translated as provide. So you might have an English Bible that says the Lord will provide, or on the mount of the Lord it will be provided. That's usually done by way of inference. We're just assuming that, okay, the Lord will see, as in, you might think the Lord will see to it. He will make it happen. So we put the word provide or something like that to make that point. And yet the word literally is see. Think carefully about what is being seen by Abraham first. Abraham saw the place from afar, and he sees the ram. But what does God see? God sees for himself the lamb. And that's so important that the name of the place is the Lord will see. In fact, a saying even develops among people that on the mount of the Lord it will be seen. So important is the Lord seeing. You could say that in one respect, this narrative is all about what the Lord is seeing. So Abraham might see the place, but when the Lord sees the place, what does he see? He sees the lamb. Abraham might see a ram, but what does the Lord see? He sees the lamb in that activity, in that animal, in that place. It's so important that we name it, the Lord will see. That's what this mountain is all about. That's what this place is all about. That's what this activity is all about. It's about God seeing the lamb. Now think about that. It's very rich. On the mount, we know this is Mount Moriah. We know this is where the temple will be built. When God looks at that mount, he sees the lamb. When God looks at the temple, he sees the lamb. When he sees a bunch of sacrifices being brought to the temple, he sees the lamb. When he sees his people gather at that temple, he sees the lamb. When he sees us on the mount, that is in his place of worship, he sees the lamb. When he sees us in need of forgiveness, in need of blessing, in need of restoration, in need of strength, he sees the lamb providing. He sees the lamb forgiving. He sees the lamb blessing. When we bring forth to the Lord what is near and dear to us, think of the sacrifice of Isaac, the beloved. It's your hopes, your dreams, your future. When the Lord sees our sacrifices, what we are bringing forth, what is near and dear to us, he sees the lamb. He sees that this is for the sake of the lamb, to further the kingdom of the lamb, that it's generated and inspired by the lamb. When we are dealing with our crosses, our trials, whatever it is, the Lord sees the lamb. The Lord sees us being conformed to the image of the lamb. The Lord sees us being shaped and molded to reflect the lamb. This is everything for the Christian life, for the here and now. In all that we do, we keep our eyes fixed on the lamb in every trial, in all need, for every source of comfort. We see the lamb as the Lord sees the lamb. Great stuff in Genesis chapter 22. Lots more to say, but I'll show you where I've said some of that stuff. It's in this video. Check it out. Help me out by subscribing, commenting, liking the videos. Until next time, God bless you all.